Meeting of the Cottonwood Mayor and City Council of the City of Cottonwood for presentations of proclamations, awards, and introduction of new employees to be held at 5:30. So if the council wouldn't mind joining me, we'll step up front and read some proclamations. Okay. So my name's Tim Alinsky. I'm the mayor of Cottonwood, and we're going to be reading two proclamations today, and I'm joined by Councilmember Karen Pfeiffer, Councilmember Allen, and Councilmember Henry this evening. So first on the list is proclaiming January 23rd to 28th, 2017 as Stand With Me, Be Drug Free Week. So we'll go ahead and read that proclamation, and then I'll call up the chiefs. All right. Whereas MATForce has proclaimed January 23rd to 28th, 2017 to be Stand With Me, Be Drug Free Week, and whereas the City of Cottonwood embraces a vision of a healthy, vibrant, and strong community for children, youth, families, and people of all ages, and whereas most citizens are not involved in substance abuse, the City of Cottonwood recognizes that Stand With Me, Be Drug Free Week is important to acknowledge and celebrate these healthful citizens, and whereas knowing that families are adversely affected by illegal drug use, including work problems, legal problems, mental health problems, physical illness, addiction, accidents, accidental death, economic loss, child abuse, destruction of families, driving while impaired, and crimes against persons and property. And whereas the City of Cottonwood would like to commend and pay tribute to all of its citizens who choose to be free of illegal drug use. And whereas the City of Cottonwood would like to especially commend the youngest of our citizens for not using alcohol, as 85% of 8th grade students, 69% of 10th grade students, and 56% of 12th grade students do not use alcohol. And for not using marijuana, as 91% of 8th grade students, 79% of 10th grade students, and 74% of 12th grade students do not use marijuana. And for not abusing prescription drugs, as 94% of 8th grade students, 94% of 10th grade students, and 95% of 12th grade students do not abuse prescription drugs. Now, therefore, I, Tim Alinsky, Mayor of the City of Cottonwood, do hereby proclaim January 23rd to 28th, 2017 to be Stand With Me, Be Drug Free Week, and encourage citizens to participate in the celebration of a drug-free, healthy community by participating in the planned events, activities, and displays. So I'd like to call forward Chief Monahan, Chief Gesell, and Mr. Anderson, excuse me, I don't know your official title, to accept the proclamation and share a few words.
Thank you, Mayor. Good evening. My name is Gerald Monahan. I'm the Chief of Police for the Yavapai College District, and it's certainly my honor to serve as a board member for MATForce. Just to acknowledge the City of Cottonwood, Mayor Linsky, and the council and this community for acknowledging that the majority of people in Yavapai County live a healthy, productive quality of life, and that while we support those that are in recovery and we want them to get the help that they need, we as a community acknowledge the quality of life and that most of us here in Yavapai County do live drug-free and addiction-free. So thank you for acknowledging that, Mayor and Council, for the citizens of Cottonwood.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Council. Just want to say a brief word just to make it clear this by Chief Monahan and my appearance today, it almost seems like this is a law enforcement initiative, but it is clearly not, as the audience here is representing really the meat and potatoes, if you will, of the phenomenal group of individuals that is and supports MATForce. MATForce, if you're not familiar with it, is a model throughout the state, and I think more so becoming more of a model throughout the nation in regard to combating the scourge of drug addiction. And what we're facing today, and you may or may not have heard, is an epidemic as far as the opiate crisis throughout this county, throughout the state, and throughout the country. And MATForce, again, is a phenomenal model. We have a very close connection to MATForce in Cottonwood. Our city manager, you may or may not know, is one of the founding members, and just a phenomenal organization. We're very, very fortunate to be connected and have MATForce as a resource, and thank you all for your support. Thank you very much.
Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Okay, thank you. Okay. Very good. So the next proclamation is proclaiming 2017 as the year of civic engagement. So whereas great leaders of our nation from the beginning have encouraged citizens of the United States to be informed and engaged with their government on the local, state, and national levels, and whereas the founders of our nation stressed the importance of an educated citizenry, including John Adams, who said liberty cannot be preserved without a general knowledge among the people who have a right and a desire to know. And whereas former presidents reinforced the importance of engaged citizens, including Franklin D. Roosevelt, who stated, democracy cannot succeed unless those who express their choice are prepared to choose wisely. The real safeguard of democracy, therefore, is education. And Dwight D. Eisenhower, who remarked, politics ought to be the part-time profession of every citizen. And whereas civics and education has been deemed important for our children, as expressed by Eleanor Roosevelt, who said, our children should learn the general framework of their government. They must see how every cog in the wheel of a democracy is important. And whereas the League of Women Voters U.S., a nonpartisan political organization, was founded in 1920, the League of Women Voters Arizona was founded in 1950, and the local chapter, now called the League of Women Voters Greater Verde Valley, was founded in 1988 to encourage informed and active participation in government, to increase understanding of major public policy issues, and to influence public policy through education and advocacy. Whereas many community members have expressed their interest in greater activism on behalf of our democracy, and the League of Women Voters Greater Verde Valley has planned programs throughout 2017 to inspire, inform, and motivate our residents to be informed and engaged in our political process. Now, therefore, I, Tim Elinsky, the mayor of the city of Cottonwood, do hereby proclaim 2017 as the year of civic engagement and encourage all residents of Cottonwood to participate in the programs to become informed citizens and to take action to have their voices heard on issues of importance to them, the community, and society as a whole. I'd like to call forward Barbara Litrell, please. You are now the president of the League. Very good. Please. You're welcome.
Thank you. This is turned around now.
It is, yes.
We changed the camera, right? Anyway, thank you very much. My name is Barbara Litrell, and I'm president of the League of Women Voters Greater Verde Valley. And we're grateful to the council, mayor, for proclaiming 2017 as the year of civic engagement, because we have been getting a lot of calls at the League for people wanting to know how to get more involved. And so we have developed a program for 2017 that includes voter education programs on various issues throughout Arizona and the country. We also have roundtable political discussions. I don't know about you, but when I was growing up, we were basically told you don't talk politics out there. And the reality is we have to, because it's what affects our lives so closely. So the League is going to be putting together, we are a nonpartisan organization. We do not support candidates or parties, but we do research issues and take positions on issues. So we have a full program of issues as well as roundtable discussions. We will even be doing a candidate boot camp in May, encouraging people to run for office. So if you're out there, this means you're civically engaged already because you're here today. And the fact that you are on council, thank you, that means you ran for office. And we need more people stepping up to run for office. So we're going to do a 3-session boot camp on running for office. So I'm going to leave a copy of our programs for council, and I will leave some in the back so that you can pick them up as well. And I hope you'll consider coming to some of the League programs, perhaps joining, but it's not required. But we would love to have you participate in our democracy. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, very good. That finishes up our pre-meeting. So at 6 o'clock, we'll start our regular meeting.